morning.
Hello.
We made it on the Facebook Live, I hope. The light is red. Always connecting in this office in orange. So, let me just start by saying I heard the best news ever yesterday, which is that Verizon is like rolling out 5G. I don't know all the details of what that means, but Ryan explained it to me. These are the things that don't actually saturate into my brain, other than it is going to give us really fast internet without having to, like, you know, dig up the streets around here in order to get some sort of awesome connection. So, I mean, we're like, I would say, you know, we've got an average connection here in this office, but yeah, you know, it has its peaks and valleys. I will say that. So that was exciting. I think they're rolling it out to like LA and then, I don't know, making their way outside of LA, which is where we are.
Yeah.
So anyway, I would encourage anyone who wants a faster internet connection to go to Verizon and sign up for the 5G. If you're in Orange, I would really desperately ask you, because I feel like if we get the entire city of Orange to sign up for it, like, it will come here next.
That would be, yeah.
Anyway, I'm Kelly.
I'm Lindsay. Hi.
We are with Get Community. We are going to be talking about email marketing today. We're going to give you just a few little pointers and talk about why it's awesome. But before I do that, I just want to say, good luck to our teammates, our staff who is playing this morning. Right now, they might be on game 2, actually, in the BIA, Building Industry Association softball tournament. Yeah, we played last year with the GSMC, and like our team won the entire tournament.
Yeah.
When I say we, I'm not included in that, and either is Lindsay.
No.
But 3 other amazing gals on our staff were part of that win, and we felt triumphant with the GSMC. So this year, the BIA was like, GSMC, you're not allowed to have a team, because they felt like we Jimmy rigged our team and got all the best players of the industry to win, which is not true.
No.
We were just, you know,
We just had
forming a
naturally,
team.
yeah. The
We're
girls
just
here were just really
I
good.
have very athletic gals on this team. So we weren't going to play this year, and actually it was kind of like scuttlebutt in the office because the girls were upset that they couldn't play again this year. So, you know, there's a lot of drama going on about that. But then I get this email from the BIA, from someone at the BIA, because there's a team that needs women players. And of course they remember that I had several awesome women players who are very good at winning just about anything. And so I asked if they wanted to play, and I got a few raised hands. So there's 3 of them. Paulina, who has never played. These girls don't actually play softball.
No.
She's playing.
But they've all played sports before.
Okay, so they're just athletic.
They're athletic.
And then Sarah, who played in the tournament last year, and it was like her first time playing softball. And then Sarah, who is a gymnast. Sarah and Sarah at the last GSMC, they won
Cornhole.
the cornhole tournament.
And they both kept saying, you know, we're not good, like we're not that good,
Just
and
saying.
they took home the medal.
Yeah, they're coming out of nowhere. So I hope that they're having fun, and we are rooting you on in the office. Somebody has to stay behind and do work. That's us today. And we don't really that's not, you're pretty much not going to find me playing softball.
No.
If you want to see me doing anything that causes sweat, you'll have to meet me at boot camp in the morning. It's not pretty. I went this morning though. I'm feeling good about the whole thing because I didn't want to go. And I sat in my bed and I told Chris, I really don't want to go work out because I never actually want to.
No.
And I was like, I think I'm not gonna. And then I looked at my calendar for next week, and I have all these early morning meetings. And if I have a meeting at 8 or 8:30, like, I'm not going to boot camp at 7 because I'm not going to this 5 or 6 o'clock class. That's it's not in my agenda for life. So anyway, moving on. Enough chit chat. So today we're going to be talking about email marketing, and Lindsay here, one of our fabulous writers on staff, actually wrote a blog that we posted earlier in this week or last week. I don't know. It's up on our website, and it just gives a highlights as to why email marketing is awesome and why you should be doing it. So she's gonna like walk us through that in a second. I was looking at, because we're always posting like a lot of cool stats, and I like numbers, and I like to look at little figures and numbers, but I mean, I think important to know, because email marketing is super powerful. We do it for ourselves, you know, we do a little bit for our clients. We'd love to be doing more because it's such a great tie-in with social media. But, you know, I mean, that expands budgets, we get it. So I want to tell you that email subscribers are 3 times more likely to share content on social media than leads who came through another channel. So if you got your lead from your Facebook page or your Instagram or wherever, they're 3 times more likely to share your content on social media, which basically is the name of the game today, right? So that's like that's a really good tie-in and a really good reason to be collecting leads from social media, and then, you know, following up with them. Start emailing them. And the other stat I just wanted to share was this one, which I think is good because it's like a whole video tie-in. We do a lot of video, and I know if I get a video in an email, if I'm remotely interested, I will click it. It's almost the only thing that I'll click through on. So it says, including a video in an email can lead to open rate increases of 19% and click-through rate increases upwards of 50%. So you're getting nearly 20% more people watching your video, and you gotta be like smart about this in your headline. You gotta get people to open. Or your subject line, I should say. And then once they see it, 50% more people will click through your video. So what does that say? It says people love video. So thank God you guys are doing it. We just got this awesome 360 camera. It's rad. I'm literally taking it to the circle today, and I am going to do a 360 video because I'm so excited. And it's on a selfie stick. It's the best invention ever. So that's my story. I'm going to go to the Facebook Live now to see, you know, if anyone is on or saying anything. But Lindsay, I am going to let you take it away with some information on why email marketing is awesome.
Okay. So in my blog, I kind of touch on the basics of it, and kind of what you need to start out with is like building your email list so that you have a whole slew of people you can, you know, send these really awesome newsletters and e-blasts to. In the blog, I put some like examples of ways you can like build your email list. So one of the biggest things is like spreading the word through social media.
It works. There's ads you can run on Facebook and Instagram too. I think Instagram, which are lead capture ads, and literally, they're the best ads ever. You just like, you know, it takes you whatever the click-through is on it, but you just like say, type your name in, Facebook has all your info. So as a person who might sign up for your list, it takes me 3 seconds max, because then it just auto-populates. You're like, yeah, I'm interested in that. You got them on your email list. At a pretty low cost. So I'm just saying, social media.
It's like a really simple way to, you know, let people know to like sign up, and like, you know, you can tell them to like stay current and, you know, sign up on our interest list, or, you know, however you want to do it. But social media is a really good and like easy way to build those contacts.
And by the way, when you capture a lead on your email list, the most by, I don't know, it's in like 300 or 3,000%. I'll look at that and tell you later. But more like that welcome email that you send someone after they sign up is the by far most opened email ever that you will send to someone who's subscribed. So really, that first welcome email is super important. Okay, let's keep going.
Another way you can build your email list is by hosting an event. You can send invitations like via snail mail and ask people to RSVP with their email address. So that's a good way to do that.
Yes.
Website opt-in, which I put in the blog. We have this on our website. So like when you're on a website for a bit, a little box will pop up and it'll say, you know, like, if you want to stay informed on what's going on with us, send us your email. Like, we'll let you know about blog topics and what's going on with us. So putting in that little kind of website opt-in box on your website is also a good way to build your email list. So then once you have your amazing email list, then you can start sending out your newsletters and your e-blasts. And we have a newsletter every month.
Yes.
This month?
Every month we started doing one. We are diligent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I do one for I Heart Old Town Orange every Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to start doing one for Gift Guru Gal, which will probably be like when we really build up that email list. Who knows? Like, I don't know. Weekly at least. At least. Because when you're trying to generate actual revenue from your emails, you got to actually email people more frequently. It's kind of like you think, I don't want all those emails, but you do as a consumer. You're more likely to click on them, especially if you hit them hard right at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But that stat I was looking at for the welcome email is that companies on average are generating 320% more revenue from the welcome email, right? That's a lot. We're talking bucks here. Than any other promotional email that they will send. So that was the stat I was looking for. Now you know.
But yeah, with newsletters, so like the very first one that you send out is kind of like your intro. We did one back for our website for Get Community, like in January was like our first kind of, you know, newsletter to everybody. And it's just letting people know like who you are, what you do, your services, your products, and you want to tailor it to your voice, make it unique to, you know, like what your brand is. Because
building that relationship with the person who you've collected their name is really like anything, what it's all about. Like you're going to find success if you start nurturing that person, that relationship,
Right.
you're authentic,
Exactly.
all the things that you like in a person who's your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just newsletters in general, for anything that's new going on with your company, with your brand, they're really awesome because you can tell people, let them know about events coming up. If there's, you know, for us, it's a lot of like blog topics and, you know, this is what we're talking about this month and what we've been up to. So they're like fun and they're just a great way to get the word out about things that you want your readers, your audience to know just about what's going on with you, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and just a little, and Kelly had touched on this a little bit, but just like some little like pointers when you're writing your newsletter. The headline should be catchy. So
that subject line.
Yeah.
You gotta go deep on that. You gotta dig deep on the subject.
Yeah, I got a couple this week and last week, I think, from BIA. And the subject line was like, an invitation just for you. And, you know, I know it's
personalize the subject.
Yeah, exactly.
An invitation for me. Okay.
And it made me click. Like, you know, I know it's not, you know, tailored for me, but it just, you know.
We know, but you're like,
it grabs your attention.
It says the word you. So you're like, you're talking to me? Oh, okay. I can saw that.
So just, you know, a cool subject line to like hook them in like right away is really good. And, you know, like informative nuggets of knowledge about, you know, things that your audience will be interested in. That'll keep them coming, that'll keep them reading, keep them interested.
You know what we should do? We should put together, and maybe we'll do this. I'm not like guaranteeing that we will do this, but we'll probably do it because now I'm going to say it. We'll put together like a list of catchy headlines that are kind of like, you know, industry focused. I won't go too out there into the world. Like I'll try to keep it sort of industry focused since I know a lot of you watching are in the building industry. And we'll put that out there. We'll put it on our website as a lead magnet for you to sign up for our email newsletter. And then you'll get the email headlines. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay.
Sounds good.
Moving on.
Okay, so the other thing that's really good with email marketing is promotional campaigns. So, for example, like the holidays are coming up. If you have like a holiday special on a product, or if you're having, you know, some type of campaign, some type of contest, those are really good. The e-blasts, I guess is what you would call them, are really, really good. They'll get people on your social media. And then, you know, if it's like a contest, you can put the rules in there, put in like, you know, this is what you'll win.
Yeah, I mean, we run promotions a lot in social media. And if you're going to invest in doing like a bigger type of promotion, like let's say you want to collect a bunch of photos from a community, people living in your community. This is a bit of a bigger endeavor than tag 3 people in the Instagram post. And it has a totally different purpose. But if you're doing the one where you want to collect photos that you can like have a return on and use in your social media for the next 6 months and you got to work harder for it. And if you're not supporting that promotion with email, because you know there's these big lists already out there for our clients, it's kind of a must to success. You have to support what you're doing in social media with email marketing. It's like a win-win. It's just going to like expand the return on the investment of the promotion and your entries and people, you know, submitting you content. Which, if you compare it to just sending a photographer out and doing a photo shoot for $25,000, I'm just saying, you know, you're going to get 5 photos you can use, or you could get 100 from people living in your community and just be like, oh, that cost me $2,500. I'm just saying, it's kind of a win-win.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's something to really think about if you have some kind of campaign or contest coming up that you're excited about, you want people to know about it. Definitely make some kind of e-blast, and it's a really good way to get the word out there. Let's see. I think that was kind of like the general basis of...
I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think it was a good conversation on email marketing for a Friday morning in September. We're halfway through September. It's kind of crazy.
Almost October.
So, yeah. I might have said this quote before, but it's right in front of me. Here's the ending quote for you. I think I did this like 2 weeks ago because we've had the same quote up. I need to change the quote like every Friday. And then we should end on your like inspirational quote.
Yeah.
For today, it's if your ship doesn't come in, swim out to meet it.
That's good.
That's my thought for the week.
I'm inspired.
Have a happy weekend, everybody.
Bye.